A donde me mandes iré, Señor, a montañas o islas de mar. Diré lo que quieras que diga, Señor, y lo que tú quieras seré.
A teenager from Murray High School won Americans and Utahns over as the finalist of American Idol.
And he was a homegrown boy that we all loved and we all watched.
97.5 million votes were cast that night across the country, an American Idol record.
His voice was beautiful, his tone, his control, and more so his understanding of music, his feel for music was way past his years.
Sometimes I love you, sometimes you make me blue. Sometimes I feel good, yeah, at times I feel you.
I first met David when he was 11 years old. He was known out when he was on Star Search as the Soul Man from Salt Lake. And as we were getting ready for American Idol, I noticed that he wasn't doing nearly so many of the runs and licks. And I asked him, I said, David, are you doing that on purpose? And here he was only 17 years old. And he said, yeah, he said, I'm trying to get more of a pop sound now.
During the show, Archuleta made a trip back home to Utah.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how many people came. I can't believe it. I didn't know this many people would show.
People have always asked me, is he really that shy and sweet and sincere? And the answer is yes.
David has a pure spirit. I don't think he's ever had a bad thought.
It's never been about him. It's always been about the music.
Imagine no possession.
One of my very favorite stories about David was when he was on American Idol. His big song was Imagine. So he called me Wednesday morning and I said, David, I want to congratulate you on a truly magical performance. And I said, but we both know it wasn't technically perfect, so there's some work we need to do. And he said, oh, my goal wasn't to be technically perfect. I said, oh, what was your goal? He says, my goal was that people would feel the spirit. And people were drawn to that, and people of all ages, not only his wonderful voice, but just because of his spirit and his nature. I think that the world is looking for purity and wholesomeness.
In the world we live as one.
It's almost like a ray of light in a dark world.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come.
Well, every year, the Mormon Tabernacle Choir puts on one of the most magnificent Christmas programs in the world.
And we're always looking for real great talent, especially local talent.
We decided to invite David Archuleta.
David wanted to badly, the family wanted to badly.
And then we discovered a bit later that under the contractual arrangements he was under with American Idol would not allow him to perform with us in 2009. So we waited till the contract expired and we invited him to perform with us in 2010.
And the event is so popular this year, even some ticket holders have been turned away.
Performing with the choir is a dream come true. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs implore.
We knew David would be great with the young people. We were a little concerned about David with the older people.
We had more requests for tickets that year than any year prior. Over 1 million, I think 1,300,000 requests for tickets.
Everyone came, and it was chaos. The roads were tied up 2 or 3 blocks around the conference center. They were hanging from the chandeliers.
He really hit it out of the ballpark. A fantastic concert.
He's so sincere, and you felt it, and they felt it. And David has a voice they fell in love with.
I feel like it's quite a responsibility because a lot of people are watching you and paying attention to you. But at the same time, it's kind of like there's a strength that you get from somewhere else. You really feel kind of like a lift. It is a big responsibility, and you kind of feel like a duty. It's like I want to make sure that I do the right thing.
What was so amazing about this young man is away from the press, away from fans, he still was a very humble young man.
He just loved to go to the temple, and he'd go do baptisms.
So I think to the point where the temples knew who he was, and when they knew that he was in that city or whatever, they'd expect maybe to see him. He was always engaged in doing good.
A lot of people told me that, well, you don't have to go on a mission. You're already doing a lot of good in what you're doing. And really a conflict because I had always wanted to go on a mission when I was little.
David went to his mother. She's a convert to the church, and he said, you were really influenced by Donny Osmond, weren't you? And his mother said to him, yes. She said, I was very affected by the Donny and Marie show. I watched it. That got me interested in them. It got me looking into the church. However, it was the missionaries that changed my life. David said, as soon as she said that, that's what I want to do.
He had a concert, Christmas concert, in a Bravenel Hall in Salt Lake. Well, after the concert was over, he came out for an encore.
I would like to make a special announcement that I've chosen to serve a full-time mission.
And I watched David up on that stage. He said to me, Ron, I'm so sorry I lost my emotions there, but he said, Ron, I actually was afraid they were going to boo me off the stage. And it was just the opposite. You know, everybody supported him, and he was just overwhelmed with it to the point he couldn't believe it.
It's not because someone told me that I was supposed to do it, not because that I no longer want to do music anymore, but it's because it's the feeling that I felt that I need to do next in my life.
He wanted to serve his Father in heaven, and he wanted to serve a mission, and he wanted to be just a regular missionary. Not David Archuleta, not out there to sing, but out there to take and build people up.
In 1947,